What is up, guys? What's going on, man? How's everybody doing? I myself am having a wonderful day. It is a little hot. Um, Dude, I think it was what, like 39 degrees Celsius today. It's like over 100, which is unusual because last week it was like raining and cold. So, yeah, weather's all over the place where I'm at. Other than that, today we are doing some decks. Let's see. All right, let's go first to Piltover. Uh, Window capture. There we go. Cool. Let's see. What do I want to play today? I don't know. Oh, sorry. I was listening to Blink 182. I guess I should not have that playing. I don't want to get like copyright stricken or something like that. Um, I love Blink 182. I listened to them all day because it was just nice weather out and I was doing stuff outside as best to my ability. It does suck. My knee's all messed up. Like I got like torn cartilage in my right knee. Um, it's like right behind the kneecap. So like I got an MRI and there's like third degree. I guess it's the third degree. It's hard to like translate because I live in Germany. So like what they're saying is like there's like four different things of like damage, right, to the cartilage behind the kneecap. I have the third one. May progress to the fourth, but I just have to do like some physical therapy, and then maybe an operation eventually. But it comes from not like necessarily like an injury, but like just long grinding away. Because I've worked in kitchens since I was like 15 years old. So, and I'm 37 now. So even in that short period of time, I mean, you know, like 15, 20s, 22 years, I guess, it's a long time, but still, like, I'm still relatively young. But anyway, yeah, so that sucks, but, such is life. And I was thinking of what decks to play. I really like the Darius Hook deck made by Prismaticism that I saw. Might mess around with that today. I also Miss Fortune. Um, yeah, the Reanimator deck. Because I've been trying to make an Reanimator deck, and then I found people play this on in some tournaments. Interesting setup. It is an Aurora deck, but it does have the Harrowing and Soul Gorger, which is weird. You know? I guess it's just to bring back after the fact. I don't know. I think we should try it out. It is made by Noah Westman. I've seen like different variations of this, but this particular deck, so I do not take credit for making it, but I have seen it like online. And yo, Lieutenant Dan, what's going on? How are you doing today? So I think I might try some Misfortune as well because I love reanimators. And granted, so it's running Aurora. However, it's also running the Heroine and Soul Gorger to, I guess, bring them back if they're dying. So we'll try it out. It is a ramp deck. Yeah, let's just. So this particular is by Noah Westman. So shout out to you. Um, Copy TTS code. So we will, if for those who are interested in uh, the games, the server will be draw phase. The password will be 123. Um, the Discord is in. I don't know if it's in the description. I have to remember. I'll send it to you, guys, in chat. I gotta start. I gotta start remembering that stuff. I gotta start remembering to be a better content creator. Um, it's just it's just like one of those things I forget. What did I want to do now? Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, draw phase for those that want to play. Password is 123. Um, Hold on. Let me do that again. I want to increase the amount of players available for. We can do a total of 6 players. That way, if people want to, like 3 different people want to play or something, or 3 different teams, or 6 different people playing one on one, or 4 people doing 2v2 and 1 person doing 1-on-1. Anyway, I digress. Ugh. Hopefully my audio is fine. I know I was having... Actually, all... I believe... Oh, wait, let me hop on the Discord, too. I forgot. TTS Lobby 1. And, yeah, let me do the Discord first. So... Yeah, for sure. Go for it. Go for it, Dan. I'm always down for those that are interested. This is the Discord link. Lobby is draw phase. Password is 123 for those that are interested. And yeah. And the Discord lobby is obviously TTS Lobby 1. What is going on here? Where's my... Okay, that's sideboard. That's sideboard. That's sideboard. That's sideboard. Here, I'll promote you guys. Actually, I should already have the stuff, but I can't seem to find my legend. I don't think they have the updated graphics of the legend and the... let me search here. Where's this? Okay, that's weird. So TTS does not have the updated version of this. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, so let's do some commentating before I get into that nonsense. Test for Annie for me. Alright, so we got Lieutenant Dan playing some Annie right here. And we have a Leona deck. Opera Journey is playing a Leona deck. Interesting matchup. I wonder what type of deck structure he has. If it's a reanimator deck or if it's like more of a control. Let's see. Everybody's going to remember to start recording. And we can kind of commentate what's going on. Okay. Alrighty. So, looks like they've picked some battlefields. So we have the Dreaming Tree on one end. Alright, fair enough. And the other battlefield will be Vile Maw Lair. Interesting. That is super, super control-y. So who is starting first? Alright, so we get into mulligans. Annie with the champion unit of Stubborn, the one that grabs a spell from the trash. And Leona, the Zealot Leona, which is really interesting. That is a big, this card is like a big, like, swing card. It's insane. It's so good. Once it pops off, it's like really hard to get over. It just like swings the turn in their favor. It's really good. Leona deck is like turning out to be like secretly kind of like overpowered, in my personal opinion. Like stun is very good. The cards have like crazy synergy, and stun shuts down battles that would generally go in your favor, obviously, and then kind of puts you back at your base. But let's see how it fares against a control deck in with like Annie or some type of reanimator deck. Whoops. Let me fix that. I'll just pass it. There you go. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's for some reason my turn. Let me uh change color to master, right? And then I could see actually their hand, which is really cool. All right, so we have, okay, it looks like it's, yep, definitely control deck. Annie, you, okay, so Annie starts out with a traveling merchant for discard. So it seems like it's going to be some type of reanimator deck. Um, and then Leona has some Shen action, some this. Okay. Uh, hmm. Let's go like this. I think this is much better. So he's got two Hextech Rays. Oh, he's got kind of like a clumpled hand, though. He's good removal early game. Like the best, I think Hextech Ray is like the best removal early game. However, in terms of a Leona deck, that 3 damage is like not enough for the breakpoint for like the average of the cards that they have or thing has. Lieutenant Dan also forgot to untap his 2 runes for Annie's effect. It was irrelevant because there was nothing into the battlefields anyway. But anyway. That is incredibly unfortunate. He shuffled the deck and his hand is god awful. Dude, look at that. He's got 3 packs of wonders and 2 X Tech Rays. All right, so he decides to move in with Traveling Merchant. So before the Conquer happens, he is moved. So that has to resolve first. So discard and then draw 1. Obviously, a pack of wonders is going to be discard. He finally gets like a unit in Soul Gorger. He's like a whiles away from doing anything though. A pack of wonders, return another friendly gear unit or hidden card to its owner's hand, but it doesn't really do anything. He just kind of wants to put them on board, so when he does get Treasure Trove or Trevor Grove or something like that, the one that makes you draw a card when it gets turned to its hand. So he is running the draw engine in those 2 cards with Annie, which is interesting. But obviously Traveling Merchant to discard some stuff, and then the Harrowing and or Soul Gorger into either Conquered Zones and or your base. So it goes to back to Opera Journey now with his Leona deck. So he's got Zenith Blade, he's got Sabotage, Rune Prisons, and some Shen for some battle tricks. The issue is, does he want to develop? I mean, honestly, you need to develop your Leona in this situation, right? If you're sitting Leona side and you don't know what your opponent is doing yet, if it's running Annie, right, and you see a Traveling Merchant, then by all means just assume that it's some type of like reanimator deck, where they're going to be spending casting some big spells, right? Especially when you see a draw engine 2, like he's digging into his deck to get everything that he needs, the pieces and everything. So I would have developed a Leona in this case instead of a salvage. Killing the gear doesn't really do anything. You get drawing one is obviously good. Um, Actually, I guess it does shut down, but that doesn't go away. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a decent. I mean, I would have really loved to develop a Leona there. He had the runes for it, so because now he's going to 2. Point. Yeah, exactly. So he decides to move back, then he draws and discards. I'm sorry, discards first, then draws. We have a scrap heap. When this is played, discard or discard to kill, draw 1. Interesting. So he's basically full on full, like 100% committing to just early game control with spells, and then kind of like committing to the reanimator aspect of it, which is cool. Really cool, interesting type of archetype. Which animator deck is the best though? Jinx, or rather, which legend offers the most utility? Obviously Annie with readying the 2 runes to be defensive with some like spells like an Hextech Ray or was it Cheap Shot or Shakedown? Why did I say Cheap Shot? Shakedown is strong, and yeah, so Jinx is really good because it really is like hyper discard, and then maybe you can get to it. It has the same color, so it's quite beneficial. Um, and also, there's like this misfortune build with Reanimator, which is interesting. I'm gonna play that today later, but first I'm just doing some commentating. Get the mind. Ooh, Mystic Reversal. Oof, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, he has no idea what's happening. If he has the heroine or anything, that's awful. Oof. Terrible. Dude, I don't think Dan shuffled his deck correctly, though. Well, maybe he did. So he does develop the Leona at this point, which is really strong. There's not much that this deck can really do about it. Other than Shakedown, however, he's probably just going to let him draw 2 cards. I would probably do the same thing. I mean, it's such a strong card, and it's like kind of like, it really does make a big difference, right? Do you want your opponent to draw the cards, or do you want to lose a unit? You lose actually the decision either way, because like if they are like in a control shell, then any type of card advantage is really bad. So. Alrighty, so he's developing some runes. That's good. That ends the turn for Leona. He draws a Kaisa Survivor. I mean, that's the one thing I would develop too. His graveyard's only at 4 cards. You can. The thing is, does this deck have enough discard though? Mind Splitter too. But he has no discard. He's nothing to discard these big creatures now. So he might as well just play them raw, honestly. Like, I know I've been in this position before where you just want to wait for the big combo, but at this point, just play Mind Splitter. Yeah. Oh, dude, Leona's hand's looking juicy, too. That's insane. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a rune is a Mind Splitter, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that card's so good. So he gets to look at his hand now, and then he's probably gonna grab a Mystic Reversal. just because he knows, like in the future, he wants to play either the Harrowing, and the fact that he can get a control of that card is such bullshit. uh, it's so funny. Oh man, I hope that does. Actually, I would rather see it though. That would be awesome if I could see that. That's hilarious. Um, yeah. Do 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 do. Cool. Alrighty. So, yep, Mystic Reversal, like I said, grabs a Mystic Reversal because he's like, yeah, get rid of that. Like, I don't want you. It kind of telegraphs. It telegraphs the. Um, how do I say? The Harrowing. I'm sorry. Telegraphs the Harrowing. So he discards the. So he moves his merchant again. This merchant needs to die because if I was Leona, right, I would see that obviously, he's moving in and out. He wants to discard all big dudes. You see Soul Gorger, you see Mind Splitter. You know what you're going up against now. You have to like shut the game plan down as fast as possible. So use any type of resource, get rid of Traveling Merchant. You do have to worry about the Mind Splitter now, and any other cards are just part of the game. And you have to. Oh, sorry guys. Man, I can't drink enough coffee today. Oh yeah, there you go. Do do do. All right, so sorry guys, I was talking to my girlfriend. She's on our break right now. Alrighty, so back to the game. We have then Leona. Going into the battlefield, this is exactly what I would have done. Nobody wants this Vile Maul layer because that really shuts down Traveling Merchant as well. Exec Ray. Okay, so he wants to kill Leona. Leona is definitely at shield. So 5, then 2, then 3. So it does kill it. I think this is when you use your Zenith Blade or even your Rune Prison. So he's going to double up on the Hex Tech Rays. That just dies then at that point. You could use Shen at this point then, right? Like you definitely use Shen. Yeah. Oh God, I just realized I might have been telling him what to do. I'm sorry. I didn't. I didn't mean that. I was just like hovering over Shen, but yeah, use Shen at this point just so you want to save the battlefield. Yeah. So he's at 5. He's gonna do 6 damage. But before, as a reaction, the Hex Tech Ray resolves for damage. You can play Shen quite easily. I wonder if he's gonna do it though. I mean, you definitely want to. I mean, that's the best response. Spirit's Revenge. It does have deflect. So, oh, jeez. Oh, they're talking about the resolve chain. Oh, okay. Okay, and then there's Jen. Um. Okay, so there's the Shen. Shen's at 5, so he'll definitely like hold the battlefield. The thing is, like, and then you have Zenith split. You have Rune Prisons and Zenith Blades, to kind of put Mind Splitter back in his place. So Leona actually has like some good tempo right now. In order to try and kill that Leona, that unit. He because it had deflect because of Spirit's Refuge. He burned one, two, three, four. No, two, four. Yeah, he burned four runes just to kill the one Leona. I don't know, even know if that's like I mean, that's definitely not a good trade off, right? That's way too much power to commit to killing one unit. So I think they were talking about how it resolves. Does the effect work before my chain? So they're trying to figure out what was played first. The attack in chain 2 and 3 was Hex. Um, so friendly units have no, okay. Um, so so Leona has deflect. You need to pay the deflect cost for each spell. Yeah, yeah. In order, so cast one, you have to pay the cost. And then same goes for the second. Yeah, so the issue was, Leona has deflect because of Spirit's Refuge, right? So when you play the one Hextech Ray, it is targeting. So deflect dictates that you have to pay 2 power, right? Dude, that just burned all of that burned all of Lieutenant Dan's runes. That's brutal, dude. Absolutely insane. I think he paid for too much though. And then same goes for the second. The buff is instant. Is okay, so when Leona attacks, it starts showdown, then starts then stuns, then so yeah, it goes stun, right? So he moves in, stun an enemy, buff, then buff, then focus is put onto you. 4 power. 4 power, yeah. Yeah, so the issue was they were trying to discuss. So Leona attacks, right? Stun happens first because it is attack. Buff happens from Leona. Spirit's Refuge resolves. Then Hextech Ray is allowed to play. At least that. I'm like 80% confident that's the stack order, because I've played with a bunch against Leona with Treeman. He knows like the stun effect and the stacks very, very well. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the correct line of play. For those that are just tuning in, don't forget to subscribe. You enter yourself some giving away the Proving Grounds box set, right, when it comes out in October. If we ever reach 500 subscribers, I'll randomly pick one of you Like I'm literally doing the tedious task of putting you in a random generator, and then whoever wins, I'll send it to your place. We'll get in contact um, on Instagram or whatever, and we'll trade information, and then I will send it to your house. So right now the stacks happen. It was Lieutenant Dan's turn. Now it is no, it still is Lieutenant Dan's turn. He's trying to figure out what to do now. So looking at his hand, Soul Gorger, the Harrowing. There's the Harrowing. Um, his he doesn't really have anything to reanimate. So the issue is that he's not running enough discard. Um, he should be, instead of shakedown, be running get excited, because you can do get excited with like things like Soul Gorger or Mind Splitter, dude. That's insane damage for 3, for the same amount of rune cost, right, and power. For about 6 opposed to 8 damage or 7. Yeah. So he can't move. Nah, he doesn't know he can't move like that. Yeah, he's moved back to his base. I think he's wait, or was that the initial base that they were at? Oh no, he's Zenith Blade. I didn't see that. Sorry, guys. So he's Zenith Blades, stuns the Mind Splitter, moves over his Shen. Um, it's not defending though. Is it defending? Was he attacking? He was attacking. So yeah, yeah, that just stays there. Actually, units can't move from here to base. So I think the battlefield out, I believe. Oh, that's weird. Oh god, how does that work? Does Vile Maul layer override Zenith Blade, or does Zenith Blade override Vile Maul layer? Wait. They can't move. I'm checking real quick. So I actually have to look this up. I have no idea. Does Vile override? I don't know. Does anyone in chat know, actually? The def stuns and the attack ability resolving the action can be played. Reaction speed moves further. Oh, Oni, yo, Odie, what's going on, man? Do you know how this works now? So it's really weird, dude. It's a really weird interaction. One, defend abilities and attack ability resolve. Then action can be played. Then reaction can be played on reaction. Only reaction speed can further chain. Correct. Yeah, yeah, that is right. What are they saying in the game? Okay, it's move when happened after sun. It also doesn't affect by exhausting. Dude, I really don't know. Dude, I don't like this battlefield at all. It's good. I mean, units can't move from here to base. So even when stun happens. But stun and the way stun damage is calculated is a core mechanic of the game, right? Um, does that mean no? But they can't. Even Mind Splitter can't move back. Uh, dude, I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, so what happened, Oni, is Shen was on the other battlefield, right? Mind Splitter moved into Vile Maw layer, right? The battlefield that says units can't move here back to base. Then Zenith Blade was used on Vile Maw. I'm sorry, Mind Splitter. Shen moved over to this battlefield, right? Then Showdown occurs, correct? Now, Mind Splitter does not deal damage. Technically, since Shen moved over, he is the attacker. Now, does Shen move back into his base, but is it because of Vile Maw layer he can't move back? Or does he just move back to the base? Or does damage just happen? I think Zenith Blade overrides the battlefield. It has to, because otherwise it would just be stuck in limbo. I'm pretty sure Shen, because he's the attacker, because he moved. Which means the thing goes back to we're figuring out. Yo, man. Correct. Yeah. So you're saying like that it's just put somewhere else instead of moving somewhere else. Okay, so the thing is, the only thing like I'm not sure about is that the fact that Shen was also exhausted, right? And then with Zenith Blade, it's moved over. You know what I mean? So I'm just like incredibly confused, and it could be either or. I got chat on it. Let's see. Oni Shadow, the battlefield forbid any move, but cause stun after battle, if it's core rule, attacker can't kill attacker according to core rule. Have to leave the battlefield. Okay, so you have to leave the battlefield. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So it has to happen. It's just one of those extremely weird and rare situations. Yeah. Thank you so much, Oni. Shout out to you. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy the game. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. I just like watching people play, dude. Absolutely. I was helping someone. I was like helping someone play, learn how to play the game yesterday. So this is completely fine. You're good, man. No worries. Yeah. I'll see you. Okay, cool. But any effect forcing to move is allowed, like for. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's true. I didn't even think about thinking about I didn't think about thinking about fight or flight. Yeah, fight or flight would be like a better comparison because it's just made to move. Okay, yeah, yeah. Because then like if both like if Vilmar really doesn't let you move anything, then these two cards would just be stuck in limbo, and then the turn would never end, right? So something has to happen where one of them has to go back. But it's not like an official move. So like now that one Mind Splitter on taps, then it literally can't move unless being forced by a card. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So you have to commit other cards into coding. All right, so back to Leona's turn. He's got some set. He's got some defies, more stuns, more shenanigans. He has to get rid of this Mind Splitter. Shen has a buff. Let's see what this hand. Knowing Lieutenant Dan, he wants to pop off with a crazy like harrowing Soul Gorger and everything into Soul Gorger into something else. But the thing is, he's like short on resources. He burned a lot because he was targeting Leona with Deflect, and he hit two Hextech Rays. So he burned 4 power just killing one Leona, which I think, you know, um, it's rough. I don't think that was really worth it. All right, so he moves in with the Shen here, scores a point, and develops a Kingpin set there, which is really good. Sen is buffed. Shen is buffed, so set develops, gets +1. Very good. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's true. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, jeez. What the fuck is going on with my mic? All right, so Lieutenant Dan thinking real hard what to do next. All right, so he does run Get Excited. Oh, dude, this desk is all wet with condensation, dude, from the ice cup. Awful, awful. Um. Anyway, so yeah, there's a Get Excited. You want to pop down. You kind of want to play it. To get rid of. The thing is, what's the score right now? 5-2. So, he outpaces him if he doesn't deal with Mind Splitter. Um, doesn't really have much to deal with it either. So there's a Soul Gorger. Get Excited, Soul Gorger, just chuck it. The thing is, he has 1, 2, so he can only play the Soul Gorger and then not even another one. So that's the only issue, like, I find with this Reanimator deck is that the commitment to power, because you still have to pay the energy cost, right? So you need 2, 4, 6. You at least need 8 Chaos Runes. You know, like if you want to go like a big swing turn with Reanimator, but then at that point it just becomes too gimmicky where it's not good anymore. You know, so I think a better Reanimator deck would be like in a body like with Misfortune that I was talking about earlier, where you're using like Soul Gorger, or like the Harrowing to bring back things you've lost with Dazzling Aurora. Maybe that's better, but I don't know. I'll have to test out the deck honestly and see what I like better. Hmm. Let's see. So he develops the Kaisa, doesn't decide to accelerate it. He can't really afford to burn some energy. But the thing is, he can't outpace or outpoint or outhold rather, I should say, um, Lieutenant Dan because he just has more points. So he needs to deal with this Mind Splitter eventually. Hmm. I guess the best way to deal with that Mind Splitter is honestly, so he's 3 points away. He should be investing into committing to the Zealot now. Actually, that's something he should have done. He should do that this turn. He has enough, right? Not only does it enter ready, right? It minuses 8 this, and it just takes this battlefield. That's what you do. You play the Zealot there in this situation. So he decides to get excited. The Soul Gorger, yep, exactly. Killing something. I believe then set goes down to... so he has to play... Does have a buff, so he has to burn a power. Because of deflect. Oh, he defies it. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yep. Oni says, I was thinking of trying out the gear unlicensed army for reanimate any deck. I guess it'd be insanely good. What does that do? Unlicensed gear. Is that the let me see. Oh, yeah. Unlicensed army. Discard one, choose a friendly unit. The next time he dies, is going to recall exhaustion instead. Yep, that works. Yeah, that works. I didn't even think about using this. That's really good. So how would you structure the deck around this then? So this is gear that just happens. The thing is, it has to happen this turn. So, So it's pretty much like the legend ability of set on a stick or on the gear with an extra cost of discarding one. But you would have to choose a friendly unit that dies, so it's not necessarily just the one that's buffed, right? Yeah, that's really good though. I like that. I think you should definitely try and do that, and let me know or play it against me one day when it's ready. Um, yeah, that would be really cool. So many cards, dude. 300 something cards to figure out so many different decks. All right, so let's see. We have I missed it. I missed it, dude. He played the big one. I did not think he used the power cost though. Oh, pink didn't do it right. You have to four. Yeah. So that's the issue. Is like you have to pay the power cost. He does no energy roots. That's the one bad thing about it. It's just like you really need to run more chaos runes. That's insane, dude. Look, he has no runes. It's turn one for him essentially, but he did develop a big board above like what 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, it's decent, dude. It's decent. Yeah, so I've also made a deck where I want to chain like Soul Gorger into Soul Gorger into or from Harrowing to Soul Gorger to Soul Gorger. However, I don't think it's that good. Unfortunately, it's just not there yet. I think we need a different color combination. I think we need Shadow Isle stuff. I think we need purple yellow when that comes out in the next set, or maybe even the third set. I think that's when our Reanimator deck will fully come alive. Um, yeah, it's just dude, it's just so much fun because you're right. You're paying 2 for harrowing, then you play Soul Gorger, right? That's 4 runes burned, right? And then you play another Soul Gorger. That's 6 runes burned, or 6 energy costs, right? And then whatever else you want. You know, if you want a mind splitter or something, that's another 2. So that's 8 runes in altogether, which is insane. Sundisk is good. I really like Sundisk. Sundisk is good if you can pop it off. All right, so he decides to Zenith Blade. Um, so he stuns. He can buff the set, right? Move over here and finally do the. I mean, he should have just committed into playing the Zealot, so he didn't have to move his power from this into here. But that's fine, you know. So he gets 4. He'll still conquer. He'll still score a point up to 5. Um, so yeah, this just dies unless he's got. Well, no. Lieutenant Dan has no runes. So yeah, that's really interesting, dude. He just burned everything. Insane. But you know, when you got to go for it, go for it. Why not? So yeah. Oni's saying unlicensed armory into Sundisk. So it comes back, it readies it, and then they can go in again. So basically, they're literally reanimating and coming back to life. That's really cool. I think if I see a deck like that pop off, like I just get really excited when I see those like type of combos. That makes me happy. Stuff like that makes me really happy. All right, and then we got some thinking. Uh, Lieutenant Dan has another 2 runes. Owns 2 battlefields. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 power that he can distribute with brackets of 5, 5, 2, 2, and 4. Um, Move Kaisa here. So what does he have? So this is what I'm talking about, Leona and stunning. It's like really strong, man. It's really good. So I feel like he knows that he could play this, right? But he's gonna save it till the very end to swing the game in his favor, right? For to react to this turn, right? So 7 might here, right? He's gonna stun it. Um, he's 2 forms of stuns. Can he play both? 3 and burn 2, and then 2 and burn 1. He can only do 1. So he's gonna do here. I think you purposely lose this battlefield, right? You just let this 6, and then you save to stun on this one. Right? Like you definitely lose this battlefield. Because then you have Zealot next turn to move in ready. It is defending, so it is a shield 2. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. You could stun one here too, honestly. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I think he's just deciding if you should stun or not. I wonder what they're discussing. So, because here you have 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you definitely rune prison something. And then every time. But Shen's already buffed, so that doesn't matter. and so is Set. So one gets stunned. This moves back. Exactly. Hmm. Also, Spirit's Refuge is pretty dope. So here now um, is a situation where you just have to kill Kaisa and kill the merchant. Then you move in next turn. You hold, and then you move in with Leona. 6, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you have enough for Leona on this battlefield, which is really good. And let's just see, how can he respond? Well, actually, he can't really play much. He can only play the Kaisa, and depending, yeah, he can't even accelerate next turn either. So, I think Leona has it from this point on. Yep, 2 more to win. Exactly. So he does go here. So it is now Leona's turn. You play your Zealot, right? You move in here because it enters ready. This is still protected from conquering, and even the one conquer doesn't do anything. So, yeah, and he's got a discipline. Yeah, yeah. You play your Zealot. That's all you do. You easily play your Zealot and you move in here. Yep. So it enters ready, and it gives if you want to stun something, give it -8. But here. Okay, so it has to be out of the battlefield though. You don't have to stun anything though. Yeah, it just dies. Then you score a point. And then next turn, the double hold for the win. There's nothing Andy can do because he's burned all his stuff trying to do the summon combo for about a couple. My bad. It's Kaisa, not Jinx. Sorry. Jinx Assault. So she come for the 6 other 3. So she has 11 left. Right. Jinx Assault. Kaisa. What? Jinx Assault. So she come in for the 6. Yeah, it's Kaisa. Yeah. All right, I see what you were saying. Yeah, it's Kaisa. Yeah, dude. That one turn with the harrowing, right? Soul Gorger, into something is 2, 4, 6, 8. He burned like 8. He burned all his runes. He got back down to turn 1. It was insane. And then yeah, it's just kind of game over at this point, right? He can't do anything. What does he have? He can well, he could shake down, but then you just choose. Yeah, it's just game over. There's nothing you could do. Accelerates. Yeah, shakedown, but then you just choose to force your opponent to draw 2. Yep. GG's. Okay. So the issue was that he didn't he didn't read the card right. Yeah. Yeah. It's still a heavy cost because that's the reason they made. If Gorger was like 1 energy cost, then it would be fine. Then it would be okay. 2 is a little pricey, for the effect of like going into one another. Yeah, Oni. Like, yeah, that's brutal, right? With with the runes, insane. Yeah, yeah, man. What's going on? Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I think when you want to do Soul Gorger, like Oni just said, you place some seals. Like that really helps, right? It helps mitigate it off. But yeah, I also learned that the hard way. Like it's just yeah, because like the thing is, you want to pull off that big combo, right? It feels good, right? You go harrowing into Soul Gorger, into another Soul Gorger, into maybe a Mind Splitter, right? That feels good, but you're also playing what 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you're basically using all your runes um, to play all that stuff. But yeah, yeah, but yeah, Leona's strong, right? Cool deck though. Yeah, that's like a very similar build to what I have. I like the draw engine with Pack of Wonders and Treasure Trove. It's really good for just digging into your deck, getting the cards you need to discard and stuff like that. So yeah, Hextech Ray. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe definitely some seals. Yeah, and it's just like yeah, Hextech Ray, all those are really good. Maybe Incinerate is better, or not Incinerate. What's the other one? The one that doesn't cost a power. What's the other two cost spell from Annie that doesn't cost a power? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's it called again? Case is good. Draw. You don't spend any power on it unless you want to accelerate it. Yeah, Kaisa is good. I like Kaisa a lot. Yeah. The 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 like the alt art one, you mean? Yeah, dude, they did a crazy like raised foil like treatment on like the alternative art cards or the over number cards. Yeah, they look really nice. They look beautiful. They did a really good job making those cards. Like I saw also some pack openings and they look really cool. Successful. Okay. Like a Vayne or a Draven, right? Yeah. Okay. Uh huh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 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 yeah. That works out actually really well. Yeah. 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 I've been I've been like messing around with some misfortune stuff, or I was just like looking at some stuff too with resurrection and stuff. But yeah, I just think we need different colors. I think purple yellow will be the. I think we just have to be a little patient. Honestly, I just don't see it like being like it's fun. Like I think that's the most important part. Like you should really have fun playing the game, right? Um, but like I don't think I would bring like a like any reanimator deck into like any type of competitive play or like a tournament or something. Not yet, at least. Unfortunately. Yeah, that would be good too, right? That's a good like legend ability. Discard, right? Like discard one. Yeah, not yet. I feel like it will. I feel like we'll eventually see like some type of milling effect in the future. It has to be right. Like we already see like things like scry in the game. Um, sort of. Yeah, yeah. From Magic the Gathering or something similar too. So yeah, yeah, I think we'll eventually see all that stuff. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this deck. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so actually no, that's fine. What am I missing? A champion unit. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm missing. So I'm missing one champion unit, but okay, so I need another one. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see. Dude, yeah, you shuffled. Dude, you shuffled, and then you got all three cards, all three hex techs or two hex techs, and then all three of the pack of wonders, right? Dude, insane. That's so. Dude, that's like so lucky, but also unlucky. Like. Yeah, yeah, that'd be great, dude. You had a full house, like. All right, so let me save this deck, because it didn't load the legend for some reason because I used like it used the alternate art and it's not uploaded in TTS yet, so I have to. All right, where am I? Okay, I have to change colors first. But your friend did pretty well. Was that like he's like still learning, right? He knew that he was. Of course, yeah. Yeah, he knows what he knows like well he's probably got a good teacher so that's why, All right. Okay, so I need so there's my sideboard. Okay, finally. All right, good. No. No. So far no. The thing is you could edit it, right? Like what? Open the deck builder, take out the sideboard, and then export it, or save it and export it. Then you could do that. That's like one of the things you could do. But other than that, there is no. So you have the new, yeah, the thing, but for some reason, for misfortune, it doesn't load the new art, like the alternative art for the legends or the overnumbered one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it could be. Oh, it could be with the sign. That's why. Okay, that would make sense. Before we get started, let me make a quick cup of coffee and go to the bathroom real quick, right? Guys, we'll be right back, and then we'll start up with the game. Give me 2 seconds. Alrighty. Thanks for your patience, guys. All right, let me shuffle everything, and then we'll get started on the game. So I'm running some misfortune shenanigans. Yep. So I shuffled, and then just pick the top one. Spirits climb. Okay, cool. All right, hold on. Let me just. There you go. And then Grove of the God Willowed. Hold and draw. Okay, fair enough. Determine order first, or roll dice. Let's roll dice. I don't like that button. I feel like that button just always makes white go first for some reason. 3. Nice. Okay. I will draw then. For mulligans. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I think we keep that. So I'll mulligan 1. Okay. Let me turn it on. Yep. There we go. There you go. You go first. All right. Good luck. Oni says, what can I also recommend is Fading Memories, in my opinion, underrated card, purple one. Fading Memories, I'll take a look into that. Oh wait, that's the one that gives there something temporary, right? Yeah, that's also really good. It's like good removal. Let me double check on that, but I believe it is only units. If I'm correct. Fading memories. Um, give a unit. Oh no, or gear. You're correct. Temporary. Yeah, it's just like it kills anything really. Like it kills any unit, which is really good. Okay, so my turn. That's right. Sorry. So already. Mm, stack deck. Mm, 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 mm. And you are playing Annie. Okay. In that case, I'll take this, and I'll recycle the rest. And then, pass turn. Um, Benology says, I thought Pixelborn got shut down. It did get shut down. We're on Tabletop Simulator. Yeah. Okay, Sunlit Guardian, solid. Okay. Already up. Mm. I'll play Catalyst of Aeons. Channel 2 runes exhausted. What do you mean? Why gear removal? What are you talking about? I will tap 1 to play Gust. Yep. Defy. Okay. Nice. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Student is good. Okay, cool. So I ready. I don't know why you wanted to play some gear removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yep, Dazzling Aurora. Then I can't do anything, so I will also like go to the end of my turn. Reveal cards on the top of your main deck until you reveal a unit, play it, ignoring its cost and recycling the rest. Harrowing, Catalyst, Mind Splitter gets played, and I recycle the rest. So Mind Splitter gets played. I get to look at your hand. Oh, you only have 1 card in hand? Oh, here's your hand. Let's get rid of that Foxfire. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Yeah. Yes. So actually, some really cool dude like I mentioned that it's with total might 4 or less. So like you can kill 4 1 might units or 2 might units. So it's not like 4 or less. But any number of units. You could kill your own. You don't have to. No, you can kill your obviously like your opponents. That's like the ideal target. Yeah, but it's only like with like combined might. So that's the only issue. Like if it said that like kill all enemy or all units or all enemy units with might 4 or less, that would be so strong. You know. Yes. Yeah. 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 No, it's definitely it definitely I absolutely 100% agree with you. I think Foxfire is something you put in the Ari deck if you main it, right? And then as a sideboard for when you play for the Victor matchup. Like it's perfect meant for like Swarm because you can kill 4 recruit units. Um yeah. Yeah. Pass it over to you. Yep. Yo, what is going on? Who do we got here? Oh, we got Oni, I believe. Yeah. Of course, dude. Yeah, yeah. Good to hear your voice, man. Welcome, welcome. Oh, word. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can get some good deals though. Like I think it'll drop in price eventually, but yeah. It's like Steam's gonna get you. Is gonna find out where you live. Nah, nah. Yeah, you can always use like coupons and stuff on it too. Like I've seen people buy it for like a couple euros just because like it's yeah. But yeah, you guys can talk like in Discord. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Whatever. If you can get it for cheaper. Yeah, yeah. Proxy. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's why like I rather wait and for the metal to settle a little bit with tournaments, uh, and then you can kind of like print out or invest into cards that you would want to. So Blitzcrank happens, right? So it's 3 shield 4. So I go down to 6, right? So I'm at 6. Blitzcrank's at 5. He's a tank. So actually both are tanks. So I guess in this situation, I guess you get to choose. I don't know. Oni, do you know the situation where like when 2 are tanks, does it or it's just uh so technically I'm the attacker, but I was moved over by Blitzcrank. Um, yeah. I was not on the battlefield. Yeah, so he's defending. Mhm. Yep, he moved. Yeah. Yep. I'm the attacker. Yep. So then, tank. Yep. Choose one. Yeah. Gotcha. Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay, that makes 100% sense. Yeah. So obviously the lower one has to die first. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it has to be assigned first. Okay, so sunlit dies then. Okay, and then this goes away. Yep. Score point. Okay. Cool. So already. Um let's see. I think I just want to play. I don't have anything on the battlefield. Yep. No, those are his. Those are his. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have nothing on the battlefield. Yeah. 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 He scored it. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I will play. How many cards do you have in hand? 4. Okay. 7. Now the issue is, do I want to play Avia? Let's play Avia. We'll play Avia. And then we'll do a stack deck. Also, why is the harrowing? Why is my deck flipped face up? There we go. Okay, good. Stack deck. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. Put this into my hand, and the rest gets recycled. And then I'll pass my turn. Dazzling Aurora obviously triggers. Carnivorous Snapvine enters the battlefield. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo. When you play me, it says I get to play it. Yeah. So I'll do 6 to Blitzcrank. Wait, does that happen? Wait, I don't think that happens. Does Carnivorous Snapvine get the effect from a Dazzling Aurora when you play me? Does it? Okay, play it. Okay, yeah, because it says play it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it goes on to 5, right? Yeah, and then both will die. Yeah, nice, nice. I should have written that down that you have a Stupefy. Correct. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, you were like a little behind on the stream. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. Y- Yeah, Nivea is really good, dude. It's really beefy, right? And it does 3 damage when it's basically kind of like the Yasuo effect. When I attack, deal 3 damage to all units here. The Sprite Mother, one of the best blue cards in the game, dude. Seriously, one of the best blue cards. Yeah, so good, man. For holding, you did not know. Yep. So you hold. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. For the Ari, nice. Yeah. Okay. So already everything. I will draw. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. I'll challenge. Burn one. Oh, I'm sorry. It was two. Um, I'll challenge the Ari with my Anivia. Okay. Happens. I'll move in Anivia here. Okay. Um, hmm. 4, 2. Yep. I'll fight or flight your dude back to your base. And then I will play 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll tap one to move Misfortune into base. And then I'll pass turn. Dazzling, yeah. Aurora happens. Primal, put here. And then, yep. Dazzling Aurora is broken, dude. Seriously, I hate playing against it too. It's not fun. Like unless you run gear removal. Do you do you guys think there will ever be tutor cards for Riftbound where it says like search for a gear and put into your hand, or do you think those cards are like too good, right? Because it kind of does. True, very true. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you run out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not like two. Like it'll be like yeah. You can try it to my base if you want. Yeah. Just you can move it anywhere once. Yeah, you can move it anywhere once. Yeah. Okay. And you have another one, I believe, somewhere in your hand. Mm-hmm. Yep. Looks good. Very good. Did you score? Okay. Okay. I will ready everything. Um, I'll tap Misfortune, giving Anivia ganking. Move over. Boop. And then let us do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a mind splitter here. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just so overwhelming, dude. Like, what would have been my next Aurora card too? Uh, Another mind splitter. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. I think just because how strong Dazzling Aurora is, I think always like if your color runs gear removal, it's always in the sideboard, huh? Um is there yellow? Yellow doesn't have one? No, yellow has one. Yeah. Yeah, red has it. I think red's the most expensive one though. Red's like a like 5 in a power or an energy, right? To blow up. Yeah, kill all gears. Yeah. That's the most expensive one, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think Timo, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It was the wait, what was the question again? I just saw that before I started streaming. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's good. So the issue was it cannot be flipped, correct? It can be flipped. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. And then a target, then it doesn't matter. Yeah. Recycle step, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought because just like it was very like when I was reading the card, I also noticed like okay, there's like literally three sentences and three effects. So I think they purposely did that so that the first thing happens, right? Then the second thing happens, and then the third thing happens, and then if you don't have targets, then you don't have targets. Yeah. Yep. Again, was it the same battlefields? No. All right. At the start of each one. Oh, you gain 1 point. Oh, so it doesn't matter, dude. That's really funny. Aspirant's climb and the arena's greatest. So yeah, so we just have a normal game of 8 with two static battlefields that do nothing. uh, Awful, dude. That's really funny. So you get to pick. Okay. Dude, what useless battlefields, dude. Seriously, that's so funny. Arena's greatest. So we all get 1 point, but Aspirant's Climb increases the game win by 1. So literally nothing happens, yeah. We need one more, yeah. Yeah, we just get a free point. Yeah, we don't have any battlefields. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh wait. Oh wait, I forgot to mulligan first. Uh, oops. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay. Usually, I think it's like 30 seconds or something like that, or 15 or 20 or something. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's weird. You can like see the past, and we're talking in the future. All right. So yeah. Weird, weird, right? Um. So let's see. I will actually do nothing. I can't do anything. Yep. The first turn, basically, yeah. It's just, well, we did both score 1 point, so yeah, and we channeled the rune. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. I'll play open here, and I'll score a point. Ba-doo. And pass it over to you. What is this? What is this? Riptide Rex. Oof, rough, dude. Rough. Nice. Nice. Good card. I will gust it. So far you're ahead. I technically on board, and on runes. Uh, if I get it, if I get it. Let's see. Let's think. Are you all tapped out? Okay, that's interesting. In that case, uh, I'll do the only thing I can. Wait, no, 5. Exactly. And Snapvine. Yeah, Riptide Rex. Well, they just kill each other. What? Oh shit, you're right. I always forget about that. So I did not do that. Let me grab. I did what? One and two. Uh, I literally. Hmm. Seems like a waste. Hmm. All the heroin, my um thing back. I do have to pay it 1 power cost. It's a little rough. I don't want to put it onto open battlefield. I'm just gonna play it at base. That's the best thing I could do, honestly. Oof, it's a little rough. Yeah. Wonder if I sideboard anything. I think so. In the controlled matchup, it's probably. Yep. Yep. Scores happens. Yeah. Oh, dude, what a waste, man. I wasted the heroine so badly. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only two. And then you can, yep, exactly. If you want to draw an extra card, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. What? No, you looked at my hand. Okay. Already everything. Oof, let's see. You're at two. What? I'll hit your Sunlit Guardian. Yep. And then I'll pass turn. The sacrificial. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It just had to be done. Yeah, even if you knew, right? Yeah, that's just the thing that you do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Happens. What was that? Yeah, yeah. I shot his tank down. What? What five? What five? Blitzcrank. Oh my god, dude, he's so annoying. Uh huh. Yeah. What? Stupefy. Yeah, that happens. That's good. That's good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just super control-y, you know? It's like one of the best control decks in my opinion, honestly. Okay, so I need to save up a little bit. All right, so let's play a stack deck first time. All right, finally. Mm-hmm. 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 So these get recycled. I put this into my hand. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. I have to. Yeah, it's not looking good for me, but I'm just gonna ramp up by playing Catalyst of Aeons, and then I'll pass my turn. So you go to 6. Yeah, exactly. Blitzcrank goes back to your hand too. And it's so good too. Who? Yeah, weird, right? It's really, really hard. Yeah. Yeah, there's always a delay, like with streams, just to make sure. Yeah. The snap the snap vine? Yeah, yeah, to the Blitzcrank. Yeah, exactly. He pulled me in. Because of the Ari legend gets -1. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, me too. That's why I lost the battle. I completely forgot about it. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Yep. Guardian happens. Okay, so you have lots of things. All right, so let's go. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Um, I think that's just game though. I think so. Yeah. There's not much I could do. You have too much stuff. Yeah, that's good game. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. So here's my hand. It was just bulky. Anything you could always just come back. You could like I could like fight or flights, but you just had too many units, in there. Yeah, yeah. The Yeah, that was a possibility, but I feel like I knew he had like like I was just really afraid of a stupefy or like yeah, yeah, he had like buffs with discipline on guard. So at least I could have killed the one guardian. Technically, I guess that's the better play just to get rid of the Riptide Rex, but with Ari, it's just like, runs buffs and yeah, yeah. 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 Mhm. No. No, it's not. What time is it? 10:14. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. You, Ben, what's up? Steam. Steam. Word. Yep. So I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Let's mute. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. We just gotta change colors. Let's see. I'll promote everybody. There you go. Let me move. Is that you, Oni? Benny's Faust with the cat? Who has the cat? That's awesome. Is that your buddy? Let's see. What's my non-meta funny deck? Let me see. Let me see if I can find a deck that's fun to play. That's a good idea. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, so Oliver, Set, Leona. Nah, I think I'm just gonna rock. I'm just gonna rock Misfortune. Yep. So we are getting into possibly 2v2. Um, if everything works out. If not, we can always do a free for all then, right, Lieutenant Dan? Right? If that'd be doable. Oh, I wonder what deck you're playing with. A Volibear playmat. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. Whoops, I just realized I was muted the whole entire time. What's up, guys? I was talking to you for like 5 minutes. I was like, dude, why is no one saying anything? uh, oh, shit. That's hilarious. No, 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 no. I was nah, because I just like I took a break and stuff, so I muted my mic and stuff when I walk away from the computer. But okay. All right. Then I guess we'll do like a free for all then until that's resolved. Maybe you can keep trying. Yeah. We'll just get yeah, we'll just get going on a free for all, and then we'll queue up next. Yeah. So I got a 5, 3. 6. I will go first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Obelisk of Power. Very good. Then we'll get into mulligans. Yeah. So I'll mulligan 2. Nice. Yep. So let's go into the rule book. And then I believe the first person goes doesn't draw a card either, right? Yeah. 3 play further, 3 exactly. Rather than 2. Player who goes first skips drawing a card on the first turn. Correct. Yeah. So I skipped drawing a card. Already. Oh, wrong one. So I'm all set. You guys good? You guys good? Mulligan's done. Okay. So I'm not going to draw. I will 2, and then Obelisk of Power happens. I also get a point. Wow, I'm doing things. Great. And then I'll play a Mobilize to channel 1. Oh, you done? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually have a video of it on YouTube. It is, it's basically like a how to use all the keybinds and how to get the mod on the workshop. So it's the first Riftbound one. You just type in under workshop and you search Riftbound, and then it's the one by Willow. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna do a free for all real quick until you get that all settled. And then the next game we'll do like a 2v2 with you, Oni. Yeah. Um. Okay. So I did mobilize. I channeled a rune, and then who has turns? Um. Let's see turns. Whose turn is it? There you go. Who's next? Faust. Faust is next, right? Okay, and then Lieutenant Dan. Okay. Faust. Faust. Yeah. Riftbound. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What? Two poros? Nah. Even worse. Yep, and it's the one by Willow. That's important because there's a few of them there. All right. You forgot to score. Yep, exactly. Yeah. By Willow should understand. Yeah. The 5-star one. Yeah. 1, 3. I will. Let's see. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a purple. I'll play my Misfortune to Candlelight. Any responses? Any actions? Nothing. Okay. I will conquer, and then I will look at the top two. And may recycle one or both of them. Oops. Okay, I will recycle one, and I'll put the other one back on top. And then I will pass turn. Yep, it should be draw phase, and the password's 123. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, Vanguard Captain, nice. We're running Lux. Hey, there he is, nice. I will promote you so you can do things. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um. Yep, Conquering's fine. Oni, go to piltoverarchive.com, and then you can kind of look at decks and pick one out, and then if not, build your own. Yep. So scout happens. Pilt over archive. So if you are you you're in the room, right? If you look at if you look at this little box where it says import, like in the middle here, like with here, right? Put the spinning cat on top of the import box. There you go. So look at the spinning cat. Yeah. There's a website. It says piltoverarchive.com. You just click on it. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Yep. Mask of Foresight. Mask of Brokenness, you mean, yeah. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to spin your Poro, sorry. Sorry. Yellow. Yeah. So if you click on your name and then change color to yellow. Oh, I have to promote you. Hold on. No, I promoted you. Yeah, you click on your name and then it should just say change color. Or I can do it. Hold on. There you go. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So you win. All right. Fair enough. Good game. GG's. Actually, I have 7. You forgot that I have ganking and I moved around a bunch of times during your turn. So, yeah. I have 7 points, so I win. Just kidding. I don't know, Max. But then comes the spinning cat, and then kind of just like knocks everything off the table. That's really cool. Uh, oh, okay. If you look, go into chat, and I'll send you the link. Hold on. Let's go to the news. Let's go to the decks. Deck library. Here, I'll send you the link in chat, right? And then that should work better. Yep. No, I mean like on YouTube, or I'll send it to you on Discord too. I'll send it to both, in like general, or yes. There you go. Yep, there it is. And then you can either like search a preloaded deck or um anything really. Preloaded deck or yeah. The spinning cat, classic. Do, 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 do. From people, 151 people tuned in. That's pretty crazy. Ari Lux control decks, crazy. In that case, do I want a sideboard for this matchup then? Let me see what I can. Yeah, too many hidings. Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine in a 2v2 or free for all, a bandle tree? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hide 4 cards. That's insane. It's so good. It should be. Is it because of the playmat? Yeah, just lift it up and then drop it on again, and then it'll pop up. There you go. Yeah, yeah. So it like loaded underneath the playmat for some reason, and it just covers it up with the graphic. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah. Oni. I'm playing Misfortune. Yeah, Misfortune. Exactly against those two. Yeah. What is that? That is awesome. So you go to you look at the Kaisa deck, right? So you're on the page, right? Um, right with the deck, right? Then you say export. Uh, yeah. You see the export button. What do you mean? Like if you go into decks, right? You go into the deck library and you click. Uh huh. Warte, sind wir alle aus Deutschland? Ganz kurz. Achso, aus der Schweiz. Okay, alles klar. Um, okay, so ihr müsst eigentlich, wenn du auf ein Deck klickst, dann das. Ja, wenn das geht nicht, dann. Ich könnte es eigentlich für dich importieren, einfach dann. Auf welche, which Kaiser deck do you want to play? Oh, seventh. Ja. Hast du schon? Okay, alles klar. I want a dragon. I want a dragon. Ich will auch einen Drachen. Nein, I want a Labubu. Can you make me a Labubu? Yeah, just click import. Move over underneath import here. Where the actual there you go. There you go. Alright, so it's gonna take a while to load. And I'll take it. I'll take it. I like it. Yep. So yeah, go over your deck and click hit 8, the number 8. Yeah, because whenever you go over your deck or your hand over the deck, right? Because it imports all cards in a row, so the last cards will always be the sideboard. So what you do is you can highlight all of them, right? Flip them over and just drag them off to the side, right? And that's your side deck, right? Yep. So your main deck is there now. Hit right click over your main deck. Yep, and then you see you see some actions there. There's also like things how to draw and everything in the future, and just hit shuffle. Go over to your champion unit here and hit F. Yep, yep. So that'll be flip, and then same thing with your legend. Oh, click. So when you highlight a bunch of things, right? They'll all have the same action if you hit it. So yeah. So F is flip, right? Go over your rune deck and shuffle it as well. So right click and then shuffle. Right. Okay. And then I believe the battlefields is also shuffled. All right. So we will go into. Let me do the turn orders first. So everybody roll a dice then. I'll go first. I guess 6, luckily. A 1, a 2. Okay, so if I 5. So it'll go me. So I'll do the turn orders in the options menu. So it'll go me, which is red, then green. Turn order. Custom. How do I do this? Let's see. Automatic. Third. So we read. Oh, great thing. So on the bottom right, you can change your playmat and you can pick something out. Let's see. So it's me, and then Benis, then custom, pass turns, disable interactions. How do I order? Drag the colors around. Oh, okay. There you go. So it goes this. Then it goes yellow. Yellow. Wait, red. Red, green. Yellow. And pink. No. No, they're all back. Yeah, they just they like the playmat imports on top of the deck, but that's fine. All right, so I got the. Yeah, he shuffled everything. So I got the turn orders correct. So just whoever has it, just pass it to me first. All right, there you go. So now we'll go into mulligans. Right, so hover over your deck and hit the number 4. That indicates how many cards you will draw. All right. Yep. And then while your card is in your hand, if you move your card around a little bit, you see that box, right? No one can see in that box other than you. So once it leaves, then your opponent can see it, and everyone can actually. Huh? We could still shift alt because we're all promoted, right? I believe. Can you see it? Right? It should be. You can't? Okay. Well, then you can just kind of shift it out of the box face down, and then you can shift alt. I think that's the best thing. It would be like in real life, like moving your cards over and showing them, What, looking at your team's cards? Nah, you could do that, I think. I'm pretty sure. Like in Two-Headed Giant and Magic, you think you can. Yeah. Oh wait, allies don't share. Oh wait, allies don't share cards, resources, or control, but their units and other cards. Oh no, but you can talk about no. It means like I can't move your unit, right? Like on my turn, basically. Yeah. But you can obviously always look and like kind of like dictate game plans. Correct. Correct. Is your cat? I'll put in. Oh wait, no, I don't get a battlefield, right? I actually didn't see anything, so I don't know. Um, but wait, I don't get to pick a battlefield, right? You guys do. Yeah, so you guys get to pick battlefields. Yeah. All right, cool. Yep. But you, yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah. I think you three choose. I don't get to choose. Yep. Yep. So you can just like go like this, right? Oh, I'll show you the search for click right click, right? And then look for search and click search, and then a little box on the right, and then you could pick, and then you could just grab it and uh like click and drag. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you search through things. Search through your trash, search through your deck. Well, even though that's not really a mechanic of the game, but you get it. Yeah. So then you just grab it and then put it onto a empty battlefield. Grand Plaza. What? Who's playing Grand Plaza? Who the hell is playing Grand Plaza? Yep. All right. So we we have the Grand Plaza, Targon's Peak, and we have Grove of the God Willow. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. All right. So I won't draw it as my first turn, but I will channel two runes. We're all ready, right? Everyone's mulliganed or and everything, right? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so I'll play a wrong card. Stack deck, right? One, two, three. Yep, and I'll put one into my hand, and then I will pass turn. It should be Faust's. Yep, okay. Correct. Yeah. Only only one person can have units there. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Cool. Happens, and then Oni, it's your turn. So if you get to draw and ready Gunsnoma, like so there's a button here, right? If you look at the ready button, right? If you click, if you yeah, so if you hit ready, it'll automatically channel, right? And then draw you a card. Yeah, and it'll also like yeah, it'll also untap everything if things are exhausted on your upkeep or your A phase. Yeah. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Pass. So on like if you look on the screen, it should be like on right above the top bar. It'll say your name, and then there's a little box. Yeah, just click the little box, and that's basically how you pass your turn. There you go. Yep. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. It was at how do you do that? Is it under options or like your name? Oh, okay. Go to diamonds then. I guess you could say. Oni, go to diamonds. Change team on your name. Yeah, and then so yeah. There you go. Oh, cool. Hey, listen, we figured something out. That's actually massive. Yeah, I was always wondering why didn't they like have that as an option. You know, it was really weird because it's okay. End your turn. All right, so you got Mario there too. Cool. All right, so I'll ready and draw. Finally. All right, so I will just Catalyst of Aeons. Any responses? Defy. Nothing. Everyone's tapped out. Thank God. Okay, so I will. Two. Eight. And then pass turn. Yep. And we need to go to 11, correct? Yep. Okay. Nice. Yes, you will. Okay. Yep. So if you do is hit ready, yep, and it'll channel your 2 runes and draw you a card. Yep. So it is Q and E. So if you hit Q, it'll go one way and E the other way. Oh, so the top or just tap it once. It should work. Or is it not working? The letter Q and E. Also A. Like on your keyboard. So on the top right, there should be rotation degrees on the menu bar, right on the very top, right? Does it say 90? It's like next to the next to our names, next to our names to the left. Does it say 20 degrees or 90 degrees? So like, weights, yeah. So go right. Those little white boxes on the top of your screen, right? Music, notebook, options, modding, flip, menu, and the last one should be rotation degrees. Okay, change it to 90. So you click it, and then it'll just go 90. There you go. And then you should be able to just click E. Yeah, there you go. And it'll happen right away. Yep. And you get to draw a card. So you just have to go over your deck and hit 1. The number 1. Yeah, and then... Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Q. Yep. And then... you have Kaisa. Use your legend ability. Yeah. So I'll let you grab. Was it a... Which rune was it? There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then here, yeah. Brokenness. Yeah, Mask of Brokenness. Fair enough. All right, already. Let's see. Hmm. I will mobilize. Any reactions? Nope. Okay. So I will channel 1. I am curious if I should... No. No. So then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And a rune for Misfortune. So we're going to win the game with this Plaza here. Any reactions? Okay, so I score a point. I will also... Then 1, 2... But then I can't do that. Okay, and that'll be it for me. Yep. Yes. Correct. Hmm. On my misfortune. Hmm. 6 damage is a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, that happens. Misfortune dies. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. It could be hidden blade. Consult the past. Could be a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Yep. So PowerPoint. Yep. I think. Yep. Yep. So that happens. Maybe. I would suggest because you can also. What? Yeah, so power with the accelerate. No. So if they were all like this, right? You need 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 5, right? Then you cycle exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There. So we can speak. Um. Okay. Then score a point. Yep. Let's do anything else before. First you. Yep. Yeah. End of turn. Yeah. So it's first you draw. Right. Yep. Yep. And then if you want to do anything else, then you would have to do that before readying the two rooms. It's very important because it's like you only actually have one room now to work with, and then when the friends into two rooms. Yeah. Is tab, yeah, and then you just like this. Yeah, tab. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you just untap. Right click. Click. Get rid of that. So you go. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, you just untap it again. Yep. Yep. Just tap it on the left side. Grab. Like, there's a draw, grab, zone, line. Yep. Right. And that. So top left of the screen. Yep. Yep. Mm. Yeah, it just deals 60 damage per type Rex played. I can't do help, unfortunately. You will not. I will gust in response. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's like 65 pages long, and a lot of it's not really clear and clarified. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. For Magic the Gathering. Yeah. 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 I know the judge program for Wizards is really tough, and it's yeah rough. Uh huh. A charm. Okay. I would try and yeah exactly. I just have really quick time to do that. Yeah, you can at least get rid of. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Well, they're all one anyway. So now you're one because of Aries. Yeah. Like, oh, wait. No. Aries is not effective because when any attacks a battlefield you control that battlefield view. Oh, nice. All right, so yeah, definitely do that now. Gotta do that. Yes, focus on no, technically Faust. Do you want to do anything? For instance, play the hidden card, do stuff. Yeah. So, for you, pass focus. Okay, so you pass focus back to Oni. Faithful. Yeah, faithful manufacturer. So need reactions. No manufacturer. Okay. What will use? What do you mean in terms of reactions? So it's the same thing like free fall. So and what the reaction step like as long as you are playing the cards at the right speed, you can play them. I think it goes in this circle order, right? Right, like yeah. Okay, that's actually really really interesting and incredibly important. Yeah. Whenever. Yeah. Okay. So everyone does that. Uh, yep, recycled. Yeah. Is it this card? Oh, it's this card. I'm sorry. That's my mistake. That's awesome. That's even better. All right. Good for you. How did you get an extra two cards? You were down to four. I mind splitted you. You should have drawn one card. Oh shit! I forgot about that stupid card. All right, cool. That stupid battlefield. Right. Okay. Yep. Yep. Marshall Sentry and Lux. All right, cool. So, what's your turn? Yep. Mm. Yeah, it's doable. Um, yeah, I would. As long as you take care of it. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. No, do that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, sorry. Um, use Kai's ability. Yeah. Yeah, just go back to. If you go over it, erase draw lines. Yeah. So targeting Watchful Sentry and Lux. The and the hidden card fizzles away. Yeah. So that was definitely a. Oh, it was Face Breaker. Interesting. All right. Yep. Yeah, I would. I would. And then play a unit with like tokens and stuff. For example, Victor, you see that button on there, the yellow button. Click that, and then you can spawn the sprite. There you go. So that enters exactly. Yep. And then you can move him somewhere. Okay. So responses. Okay. Then we get. Great. Now, yeah, and it's oh sorry, I didn't mean it stacks to when Yasuo moves, which is insane. Yep. Yep. Core point. Just grab it and like put it away. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oni, can you yes, please, thank you. Yeah, so that should go down to 5. Yep. Yeah, he takes he's right left with the full die. Yep. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so I will ready up. Let's see. First things first, I will tap 1 for a stack deck. Any responses? Okay. Then I will look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Uh-huh. Automatically drag that baby into my hand. Then recycle the other 2. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have enough quite yet. Or? No, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. So then I'll do 4 for Catalyst of Aeons. I will channel 2 Exhausted. And then I will pass my turn. For ooh, echo. Nice. Are you gonna accelerate? Yep. That's so good. I love echo. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I will. Let's see what it's 6. All right, yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it. Yeah, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Next turn. All right. Yeah, I that's like a possibility. You think? You would only ready 4. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. It's not bad. I think with you want to get some card advantage. So I think moving is actually really good for you, right? In terms of cards. Here or here. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I would. That's. I think. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think this is free basically with Kaisa's. Both of them really. You're not paying the power, right? It's just where do you want to move the mother is the question. I think this is yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ari's coming. Yeah. Ari's really good now at defending if he gets into battlefield. So yeah. I would move in on that go if I were you. I think we have the same idea. We have things to do. We have responses for a couple situations, so I think we're safe. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Do it. Yep. And so then you need to do ready, this. This. You have to do this. This is enough. This because he's separate of double mess. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to do. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yep. Then so with your results, you get to draw one, and then damage happens, and they both die. Canal happens. You have any responses, and Faust gets to untap all his runes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice. I would I would develop, right? I think that's smart because you could still play this if we really need it, which I don't think we did. Yeah, like space, just you don't have enough. Oh, you can. You could. Yeah, you have enough. That's you. See you, yeah. Both great moves, I think. Both are really solid, so. Mhm. Thing is, it's either one or the other. It's either we're doing this, right? We're doing this, or do this and then save for later. Yeah, like yeah, you know. Okay, you do whatever you want. Yeah. Like it's either it. Mm, yeah. I think you should develop. I think we need to score points. I think you go middle, right? I think you play the middle, and I think you save that left for when stuff happens. when things are down. I think. I know. Yep. Tapped. Yep, exactly. Yep. Develop a thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Cool. Mm-hmm.